Hi, my fellow cartoonists and illustrators and artists. My name is Chris Hart. I'm the author of many books on how to draw cartoons and manga and anime and figure drawing. And today I want to talk to you about character design. And I'm going to show you some tricks from my book, Cartoon Faces. You can get this at Amazon, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann's, everywhere, Barnes & Nobles. So one thing I want to show you is it's not always subtle creating character design. Sometimes you make changes and adjustments that are really big and it makes a huge difference. The key is not to make too many of those. So I will go to this page here and I'm going to show you how to change the look of the hair to create a sharp style. This character right here. So I'm going to bring this aside. I'm going to draw this for you and I will go over it as we talk, and I will finish it in a marker and I will color it, so stick with me. All right, first is the basic shape of the head, which we usually start with no matter what the character is. And then once we establish it, then we adjust it. So I'm going to bring her neck down here, her chin is down like this. Here's her center line, her eye line, here's her neck. It's like that turtleneck right there. I'll bring her shoulder up, like that. Now let's bring her eyes, nice, sort of almond shaped, pretty eyes here, looking out from underneath, heavy eyelids. Small nose, not too long. And we'll bring the lips toward the front of the page. I'll bring this out a little bit here. The cheek, right here. And then extend this a little further. We always adjust. The idea that you have to keep it exactly the same as you started is just not a good idea, not helpful, and it's not how cartoonists and animators actually work. They adjust all the time. So don't be afraid to do that. We'll have the eyebrows aiming down because she's facing down, and it also gives it a kind of cool look. Now watch, normally here, put the part here, we might have the hair falling in front of the face like this, which is a nice look, and maybe back down here, like that. Like I say, I'm going to use this, and we'll make it darker for you to see. But first I have to start this way. However, now let's try something bold. Let's straighten the hair. Hair is not straight, but that's why I want to do it. I want to give it a little angle, a little attitude. Like this. Make that sharp coming out here, sharp coming in here, back here. There we go. Now that looks a little interesting. See? So let me go in with this. Now that we have all the placement, dark upper eyelids. So you notice how much smaller the far eye is, how much narrower, not just the length being smaller, shorter. And the eyeball merges into the upper eyelid more than the bottom. It's a subtle thing, but it's important. A little thicker in the middle. Let's give her a nice smile, otherwise she's going to look evil. She may be evil, but let's give her a nice smile. There you go. And this eyebrow follows the bridge of the nose, in at the eye and out at the cheek, and back in at the chin. See, in, out, in. Make sure you taper that. In other words, don't bring it down here. Bring it way up here. It goes to the ear. So you have to actually, that's why we draw the entire head first, so we know where we're going. If we don't have the ear, we don't have the area of the head, we won't know what to do. Let's bring this here. Remember we said we're going to have some sharp parts of the bangs. I'll bring another one here. Like this. nice and sharp. And to complement that sharpness, we don't want a lot of fuzziness on top because it's too much. You only do so much. Let's give her some earrings right here. Nice straight line as we were talking about. A straight line here. So we're also creating contrast. She's not just all fuzzy all over the place. Straight lines, jagged lines. Here's your turtleneck. Now let's give her a little bit of upper eyelid crease. And a little shadow right here, a little shadow here. All right, now let's see if we can add some color to her. Now, some of this may smudge because I can't really, not very effectively, get rid of this pencil stuff that I use for the demos. I'll try, but it will probably smudge, so don't get mad at me. I'm doing the best I can. Here we go. So just some nice loose color, just as suggested. All right. So you can use this idea of this big slash. I mean, that's not how a hairstyle goes, but we want to make a statement with it. We want to make a style with it and show that it's not just an ordinary character. She's got something going on. All right, so I will now use this here, and this is a muted color, muted sort of green blue, and that's so I don't compete with her face. All the colors you use scream out, look at me, I'm the best color ever. So you have to be sure that you don't have a ton of them like that because it gets very loud. Here we go, see? Now that will stand out, but that's good. We like that. And a little bit of, say, green for the highlight here. And just a touch of color. See, a touch does a lot. And let's see, where is my other color? How's that? Is that the one? That's the one. Okay. And we'll add a little for the hair, and we'll be done. Let's see what happens. Fastest marker color in the West. Believe me, I spent my childhood doing this. What do you want for your birthday, Chris? More markers. More markers, please. And a little bit of shadow right here under the chin. And a little more here. You always add a little thickness, kind of a nice look. There you go. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. I hope you got some tips, and I will see you next time. Please subscribe. Bye-bye.